everybody that starts this lifestyle of no longer living where you're paying money to a landlord or a bank, for property, but decides to live by yourself, does it with some kind of vehicle, generally. Although some do it with a tent, but most do it with either their car, a van, an SUV, or they eventually get teardrop trailers, regular tow trailers, bumper tow, fifth wheel if they've got a truck, or they get an RV, like I did. I started off in this lifestyle by, let me lower this. Started off in this lifestyle by, I had my carpet cleaning van, and I went down to Florida and got a teardrop trailer. And then somebody hit my carpet cleaning van at 65 miles an hour and almost killed me. And of course, the cop in Florida is like a friend of his, so they say that you did it, not them. I was behind the line. I don't know how I did it, but I did eventually buy another van from a school district, basically. So I got something with 150,000 miles on it that was in as good a shape as one with only 50,000 miles. And I towed my teardrop trailer with it. And that is how I began my life in February of 2018, although I had started this in like around June of 2017. But now I bought in Oregon, I bought this 27-foot Class A motorhome. I got rid of the teardrop trailer, got rid of the van, and now I have this. And it's a good deal. I mean, for me, it's perfect. I don't like sleeping in a car or a van, and the teardrop trailer was too tight for me. So now I've got a regular bedroom with a queen-size bed, got a bathroom with a shower, I've got a refrigerator, got a cooking surface, I've got air conditioning. Anyway, so you get into this lifestyle with whatever vehicle you have, and then if luck will have an opportunity for you, you go up into a used RV or maybe a new RV. I prefer a used RV. Let me turn this camera around. I want you to see that bedroom. You see, I've got those grape leaves up there over the door. At the back there, I know it's kind of hard to see it, but it's a black light tapestry that I've got up there. So I'm changing the house because it is Happy Haven. And over here where there's hanging lights, I'm going to cut those off and put on those ones that just pop with your finger to turn the light on. And before I leave here, I will get rid of, let's see if I can give you this. See that air conditioner? I will get it out of there because it's not mine, it belongs to Jerry. And then I'm getting rid of this dinette area. I'm going to keep that other side because that's where the heater is, where the converter is. And then I'm going to do a bench along here, and this section that I sit in now where there's no dinette anymore, I'm going to have a dinette built here. I'm going to use throw pillows and get another cushion in the back for the seat. But that's where I'm going to store all my batteries. I've got one over here, and then I'm going to store the rest of them over here and have them all linked together and have solar cells up, solar panels up on the roof to charge the batteries. I've got about a half a tank of gas now in the gas tank, and I can't get the generators to start. So there's RV Lifestyles here in Quartzsite. I'll get the RV over to them, have them check out if they're still in town, have them check out the generator, or I'll have Best Auto do it because it is, after all, a machine, and I have them fix the leaks that I can find in the floor where like there's water coming up, not at any great amount, but there's little things that have to be replaced. All the way over to this side and all the way over there by the steps, so it's a straight line here. That's got to be fixed. Yeah, and then I'll get, brakes and bearings done. I'll get the front bumper on the car done. No later than June, pull this RV out, totally disconnected, all the tanks filled up or empty, whatever needs to be done. And then I'll take this tow dolly that's in front of the RV right now, move it, put it on the hitch in the back, drive the car up on it, fasten the car down to it, and I'll be ready to, go up to northern Arizona. It's a fine place to be during the summer, frankly. It's up around, Flagstaff, something like that. It's cooler up there in the summer, and it's where I want to be. And I'm sure there's a lot of RVers up there that I will see. I want the generator running for sure because I'm going to do roof air. So I'll have a full tank of gas when I get to wherever I camp, and I'll be able to run my generator, and I can power this desktop computer and the monitor, the TV in the back, do the air or do the refrigerator on electric, except for when I turn it off, then it'll switch over to propane. I'll get the propane tank full, and then I've got an auxiliary tank. I'm gonna fill that up, and I'm gonna get another auxiliary tank and fill that up so I can stay in one place for a while. I don't like having to drive the RV everywhere I want to go. The price of gas, which is of course going up again because OPEC's playing games. Russia got them to agree to that. You don't need to drive as much as you used to. You really don't. As long as you can get from place to place and on BLM land, once every 2 weeks, you have to drive at least 25, so figure 25 to 50 miles to another piece of BLM land. And if you really wanted to play the game, and assuming that they say you have to be gone for 2 weeks, you can go back and forth between those two spots on, and drive like 50 to 100 miles in a month. So we don't really care about the price of gas, do we? Because we know there's a way around everything. These are apartments or homes on wheels. That's what they are. I've got all that I need in here. I could go pick up some more groceries, put that in there. Right now in Quartzsite, I'm not going to buy any food because the price of food in Quartzsite is at this point intentionally going up. So it's worth it to drive to Blythe and get it done. And while I'm there, I'll get my laundry done, which is cheaper there as well. Because here they use propane to dry, and they use natural gas. It's cheaper. But I'm getting ready to get going. I've had fun with the park. I've saved a lot of money because it's full site hookup. I do not pay for electricity, for water, for sewer, or the space. However, it's kind of a drag. I like to do shit, and excuse my French. I like to do things. I like to go out and walk to wherever I want to walk, drive to wherever I want to drive, maybe go to the California coast. I don't get a single day off here. They're going to hopefully make it possible for me between now and April to get some days off. But if they don't, they're going to have to find a new manager anyway because I'm going to be gone. I'm not staying. I don't want to put up with this anymore. You know, I've done what I needed to do. I got the clubhouse in order. We got all our junk out of there, and it's nice. Then we got the park in order between three of us, Jerry, Lou, and myself. We got the park taken care of, back to the way it was originally. And the laundromat has all been taken care of. It's in great shape. So, and that's not even part of my thing, you know. That's his thing, Jerry's thing. Jerry and Michelle. They run that and I run all this. I've done what I needed to do. I got this in shape for either a quick sale or for them to keep it and make a huge profit. That's all. That's all I needed to do. And I'm going to be ready to hit the road now because I have done what I want to do. Do I want to work in another RV park? No. I'm 70 years old. I want to relax, chill, you know? So I'll see to it that I do relax. And I visit friends. RV life is about not being tied to a job, not being tied to a place. We get to move around the country primarily on the western side of the United States where more BLM land is. There's hardly any on the eastern side, and the prices there are too high. So here, I mean, I can stay in an RV park for a night for $35. Drain my black tank, drain my gray tank, fill up my freshwater tank, and run on shore power and charge everything up. I can do that. I need to get out of this being stationary kind of thing. That's not my life. Not at this age. I'm not doing it anymore. So I wanted to say, I think that if you're doing this with any vehicle whatsoever, you are a brave individual for starting it. Okay? You'll find out that once you're out here, it really ain't all that bad, you know, no matter what you live in. And you got to make a few changes here and there. Yeah. And I want to thank you all for watching. I know it was a long one. I want to thank you for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for disliking, for commenting. All these things matter to me. I really care what you think. You're the reason I make the video. So I'm gonna go now, but I wanted to say thank you very much for being here. Have a good night.